contrast to summary reviews are synthesis reviews. Synthesis reviews are also called systematic reviews or meta-analysis. The goal of systematic reviews are to answer just one or two specific questions. The authors will start with these questions and review the primary literature with strict criteria for deciding which articles they will use and not use. The conclusions that they develop are supported by the available evidence. Now, meta-analysis, which we'll talk about in just a moment, goes the next level and achieves a power not possible by a single study by combining the results of several studies into one large analysis. So a great example is the use of beta blockers following acute myocardial infarction. 20 years ago, the last thing you should do after a myocardial infarction is use a beta blocker because they're going to decrease cardiac output, which is the last thing we want to do, of course. In fact, 20 years ago, I would stand up and show people the Frank-Starling curve and show how beta blockers would decrease cardiac output, and so we would never use them. Then systematic reviewers started putting together all the research that did look at beta blockers in the treatment of patients with acute MI and found that when you put them all together, there was a mortality benefit. People lived longer as a result. Those resulted in bigger studies that showed that, as we know now, that beta blockers are effective to decrease mortality post-MI, so that's what we do.